Hey everyone, it's Laura here from makingcardsisfun.com, and it's time for another Saturday STEM Day card and video. Today I'm going to start out by die cutting some shapes. I'm going to die cut this grass border using the Grassy border die cut by Fawn, and I'm also going to die cut this tag, and this is by Posh, and it's from the Stitch Duo 1 die cut set. So I'm going to use some watercolor paper for the tag, and I'm going to use some green cardstock for the grassy border. Okay, and I'm going to run it through the Big Shot machine. Okay, so there we go. I just die cut the grassy border and then the tag as well. I'm going to use this border later on. So first I'm going to use the tag, and I'm going to do some stamping using the Mama Elephant Up and Away stamp set. This stamp set has been out on the market for a very long time, but I finally purchased it because I just couldn't resist these little critters and then the cute balloons. So I'm going to use it right now. I'm going to use some archival jet black ink to stamp, and I'm going to be stamping the little bunny and then also the balloons. I'm going to stamp the bunny first. I'm going to stamp it over here. I'm going to stamp them right over here. Over here I have another piece of Tim Holtz watercolor cardstock, and I'm going to stamp the bunny and the balloons once again because I'm going to do the actual coloring on another piece of cardstock, so not on the tag. So I'm going to stamp balloons as well, and I'm going to start by adding just some water to this image because I just want to make sure that the colors will blend really easily and very soft as well. Okay, so I'm going to start out by using the pumice stone distress marker, and I'm just going to add this ink to my work surface. And then I'm going to use my paintbrush to add color to the outsides of the image. The outline lines. Okay, so over here, just like that. Okay, so and now I'm just going to add water so I can kind of blend this gray. Like it. I'm also going to add some pink to the inside of the ears and also on the little nose and his hands and feet. So I'm just going to pick up the ink using a wet paintbrush, and then I'm going to add some pink over here. And then also, so first I'm going to add some water to this first balloon. I'm going to start out by using some weathered wood distress marker. And then I'm going to add the color. Okay, next up is Chevy Shutters. And now I'm going to use milled lavender. And I'm also going to use dried marigold. So in the meantime, I'm going to adhere this grassy border that we die cut earlier. So I'm just going to adhere it using a Tombow Mono adhesive ruler and just cut off the excess using my scissors. Okay, so I'm going to cut out the little bunny using my scissors. Cut out the little bunny, and now I'm going to use some dimensional adhesive to adhere it to the tag. I'm going to adhere the balloons using Tombow Mono multi-glue. And I'm going to add sparkle using a clear wing of Stella brush pen. And I'm going to stamp a sentiment using the same stamp set. I'm going to stamp "It's a good day to be happy." Okay, so I'm inking up my stamp using Versamark ink. And I'm going to stamp it over here. And then I'm going to sprinkle it using my favorite white embossing powder. And this is the white embossing powder by Wow. Okay, so now I'm going to use my heat gun to heat set the sentiment. Okay, so over here I have 2 more of these Pretty Pink Posh tags, and this time I die cut them out of some Hello Sunshine pattern paper by Fawn, like this. And I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive on each piece of paper. There we go. And then I'm also going to use a little clip. I'm going to use a stamp set once again, and this time I'm going to stamp these little flowers that are included in the stamp set. So I'm just going to mount them together on one acrylic block. Or maybe, no, I'm just going to use one of the flowers, and I'm going to stamp it using Cotton Candy ink by Simon's Stamp. And I'm just going to randomly start stamping the flowers. And now I'm going to adhere the tag onto the card. I'm going to use some foam tape for that. Okay, so I'm going to adhere a couple of sequins to this card. This is a pink Peonies sequin by Pretty Pink Posh. This is a 4mm Aquamarine sequin. Over here I have a fresh mint 4mm sequin. And then I also used 4mm sparkling clear sequins and one 6mm sparkling clear sequin. I'm going to adhere the sequins using glossy accents. I'm also going to add some glossy accents to the balloons. Because, you know, we added some glitter using the wing of Stella pen. I'm just going to add a bit more actually. Okay, so because of the glitter of the wing of Stella pen, the balloons are going to look super sparkly when you add some glossy accents. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And I'm only going to add glossy accents to a couple of the balloons, so not on every balloon. Just on like 3 of them, so they will really stand out. Okay, so that finishes up the card for this week's Saturday Stamp Day card and video. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back next week. Bye!